Hey guys, it's Lisa. So I am here at Disneyland today, but you know what? We are gonna go inside a California Adventure because I have my eye on a couple of snacks and I'm very excited about it. But then, other than that, I have no plan. I have no idea what I wanna do, but it's gonna be a fun day. So yes, come along with me, let's hang out and let's go inside of DCA. Oops, I totally got here a little bit later than I thought I was going to because I saw this long line in front of California Adventure, which by the way, here, I'm gonna turn around. Today is one of the most beautiful days in terms of the sky. It's just stunning. It looks so beautiful. I don't know, I'm just loving it. The last time I was here, it was like this too, and it's just so pretty. So yes, isn't it nice? Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I got here a little bit later than I thought I was going to, and the line for California Adventure was really long because of all the people who were going to park hop, and now the line is gone, so it's after 11. And there's one, okay, the things that I have my eye on, it's a breakfast burrito over at Cappuccino cart, and luckily for us, it is available until noon. Otherwise, like, I probably wouldn't have gotten here in time, seeing as how I'm here after 11. Anyway, California Adventure. I mean, seriously, look at this sky. Isn't it so pretty? And I love, ooh, do I hear the monorail? Yes, I do. Monorail. Oh, and it's the really pretty 100th anniversary one that they took away the 100th anniversary logo, but like we all know, the holographic monorail is from the anniversary. And yes, it's just so pretty, don't you think? Especially with all the 70th decorations, all the colors, and the California Adventure marquee. It just looks so nice against this perfectly blue sky, as does the castle, you know, in the middle of the Esplanade. But yes, let's head over there. Like I said, the Cappuccino cart serves breakfast until noon, thankfully, and I have a mobile order, so we have to hurry up before my mobile order expires. When I was at Disneyland last, I saw all of the decorations they have for 4th of July, and theirs were elaborate, and check these out. These are also elaborate, and it seems fitting because, you know, Soarin', the 250th anniversary of America is going to be celebrated at Soarin'. So yes, here we go. How fun is this? Anyway, why am I dilly-dallying? Nobody knows except for me. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm just distracted by the beautiful sky. You know me, I always have to check what's going on over here at Trolley Treats, and it seems like not a lot. It seems like they already finished up a little batch over there of cake pops. Isn't that cute? But there's one thing that I think they're making churro toffee right now. Look at this. Away it goes. Oh wait, it's kind of hard to see. Just know that churro toffee is being made, and it's becoming in its final form. It's going to its final form very soon. But yes, I always check over here. The reason why I actually stopped by over here right now is because one of the treats, one of the snacks, the things that I had my eye on is at Trolley Treats. But I'm very worried that it's going to melt, so we're not getting it now. We're not going to start the day off with it. And plus, I'm not going to really even eat it here. I'm just going to get it for its looks. Oh man, the past couple times that I've been here, I've noticed that the trolley has been having a really hard time coming around the mountain, you know? So let's all cheer it on. Come on, trolley, you can do it. We know you can do it. You're the trolley, you know? It seems like it's not taking our cheers, our good cheers, to get it to go, which is very sad. I feel like it kind of, all three of them kind of have problems these days, which is very sad. Anyway, okay, well, I guess we'll say goodbye to it now, since it doesn't want to go past this little area right here. Okay, sorry. Bye, trolley. Wait, I have been getting so distracted because everything looks extra beautiful when it is perfectly sunny and when we have a sky like this. Like Toy Story clouds, you know what I mean? So perfect. So, yes, I have been dilly-dallying, okay? Can't help myself. I just want to look at everything, and I mean, I feel like I should get credit for not looking at the Disneyland roses and pointing them out for like 5 minutes to you. Anyway, okay, let's keep going. Oh my gosh, also, I need to tell you, today is one of my most hated days to come to the park, yet I still came to the park. And I'll explain it to you in a little bit. There's certain days this time of year that I despise. We made it before noon when they stopped selling breakfast. So luckily for people like me who are, well, they're always late to the park and or they just aren't hungry first thing in the morning like me, then yeah, you can get breakfast here. And it's a pretty exceptional breakfast if you ask me. So I already ordered, I got the breakfast burrito, and then I also got a drink because they have the best cold foam right now, like ever in the world. So if you want other coffees, I feel like the coffees are totally fine. They're not amazing, they're not terrible, but they err on the side of not great. Let's just say that. So here we have it, our Carne Asada breakfast burrito, and I am so excited. I have a knife to be able to cut it in half, but then I was thinking about it. The last time I got this, like probably 2 years ago, I just ripped it open and it was so delightful, and it had an amazing cheese pull. So I don't know if it's gonna do that again. Let's cross our fingers, okay? It's a beautiful day for a cheese pull. So here it is. Okay, let's get it to focus on that. Okay, here we go. No cheese pull. Sorry, I absolutely had to move because I was in the blinding sun, and I despise the sun first off, and I despise getting tanner and darker and, you know, melanoma and all that stuff. That's why I am a hat girl at my heart. I'm more of an ear girl, but we're trying to make a balance, you know? Anyway, okay, so for the burrito, I won't lie, I'm kind of disappointed. And it doesn't, I guess it looks the same, but like I said, it's been a couple of years. But it used to be the most amazing thing. So this is the Carne Asada breakfast burrito, and it has marinated steak, scrambled eggs, Monterey Jack, and potato bites. It's also served with a salsa, which normally I would say for any of the, like, you know, like the breakfast chimichanga, which I also haven't had in years, probably 3 years. I want to try and get that, even though I've heard it's gone downhill. But it's always saved by the salsa. You need to get the salsa. So for this one, luckily they gave it to you. But one thing I'm noticing, I'm not seeing a lot of carne asada, okay? But here we go. Let's put the salsa on it. Okay, there we go. Where do I put this? Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, my first thought is that the salsa is really spicy, like really spicy, especially even for Disney standards, spicier than the norm. So if you like spice, I think you're really gonna like this. I really enjoy it. It definitely adds to it, but if you do not like spice, you're not gonna like this just because, well, the burrito itself is pretty plain. What happened? Is it because it's not like super hot and super gooey? In the past, it was like really gooey and it was full of cheese and it was so good. It had more meat, I feel like, too. Maybe not, but more cheese would have done this better. It's kind of like a dry-ish burrito. I'm disappointed. You know what? I was about to be like, I woke up early for this. I did not wake up early for this, so that's good, you know? But, maybe my memory isn't wrong. But I do remember it being very, very good. Now I feel both apprehensive and also excited to try the cold brew. So the cold brew here, this is the Banoffee pie cold brew, and it's butterscotch cold brew topped with banana foam and chocolate shavings. And I find that most cold brews at Disneyland are just, they're okay for me, you know what I mean? They usually just taste like chocolate milk. I don't know why, to me. This one, the banana cold foam, is delightful, and I had this before, and I also remember being like, it's fine. So let's go ahead and stir it. And by the way, yes, I already had a healthy amount of the cold foam on its own, just kind of like eating it like this. I should have asked for extra, honestly. That would have been really good. So let's go ahead and we're gonna stir it all in. Even though I feel like I don't know, how are you supposed to drink these things? I'm not ever correct about it. Okay, anyway, let's give it a taste. You know what? That is way better than I remember it. Maybe because last time I didn't stir it and I was sipping it, and I was really enjoying the banana cold foam, which, by the way, it tastes like banana candy. Like banana Laffy Taffy. Do not expect it to taste like real banana. That's not what you're getting here. The chocolate shavings, by the way, if you eat it like I did before, They're a real treat. But yes, the butterscotch cold brew, I remember being like, you can't tell that it's butterscotch at all. I can now. Maybe the trick all along was to stir it. Anyway, okay, I guess this is like a better... This is a better ending. Usually I start with the drinks, but my intuition was telling me no. Start with the burrito so you can end on the better thing. So anyway, I would actually recommend this, and the banana foam in general, I would recommend it. Get the matcha latte, so good, and get the banana foam on top, or just add it to anything. I know it sounds weird, but it is delicious. Oh my gosh, some kid was using their bubble wand just now and it was looking so pretty. Also, I think it's so funny that when you stand all the way over here, you can still hear the people on the Incredicoaster screaming bloody murder. Oh my goodness. And it's joyful, you know what I mean? It brings me joy, even though I'm not even the person on the ride. But yes, I just wanted to show this to you because the view is beautiful today. It is strikingly beautiful. And then you can see over by Pixar Pier, we have Toy Story clouds. Doesn't it look so nice? And we can even see Cars Land from here. It makes me feel like when, you know, there's no pollution and whatnot, and you're like, wow, I can see downtown LA from, you know, somewhere far away. You know what though? It's not only the Incredicoaster that you hear people screaming. I totally forgot, yes. It is Mickey's Fun Wheel, the most terrifying ride in all of the land. It's horrifying, but oh, I just love seeing the Incredicoaster go by. But I am hanging out over here now in a new shady spot right here behind this column. It's providing me like the smallest sliver of shade, but I am grateful for it. And it is also a nice place to shade my drink. And I was just thinking about how sometimes, you know, during the food festivals, there's never anywhere to sit that has any shade. I definitely have gotten food from the food booth they normally put like right here, and then found this little place of solitude. Well, it's not really, you know. But I was able to get, you know, a little bit of shade. I've definitely done that multiple times in the past. The smallest sliver of shade, but you know what? We will take what we can get. Do you see all the way over there? There's one single duck. I've been looking for ducks, just hoping to see one, and none of them are over in this area. But by the way, yes, I am still in this area. I've just been enjoying myself. I haven't been hanging out over at DCA in quite some time, and it's so fun. It's so lively, you know what I mean? But also hanging out over here in the blazing sun. I was thinking, you know what? Now that it's almost officially summer, maybe we should go over and get some soft serve in this direction, if you know what I'm talking about. Well, it's a DCA classic, and I feel like maybe right now it's just kind of the perfect time. I was gonna show you the other side of the Pixar Pier sign, but ooh, okay, wait, this is exactly what I wanted to show you. Do you see Luxo Jr. up there? He moves. He moves and does fun things, meaning, oh, there he's kind of moving right now. Yes, look at him. Isn't that cool? I always think that's such a fun detail. And at night, his light turns on and off, and it's just so cute. So if you come here, absolutely take a look at it. It's just, yeah, look at that. He's so active. He's so lively.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
If you had guessed adorable snowman, frosted treats, well then you are 1,000,000% correct. The other thing that I think is like a DCA classic that I love is the Jack Jack Cookie Num Nums. That is so good. It's a very intense, deep dish chocolate chip cookie, which I feel like in the summer most people are going to be like, no thank you. But over here, I feel like all of the soft serve over here is non-dairy, which I love. I love that. And you get a choice of raspberry, lemon, or mango, and then they have different like sundae options too. But the classic one is the one that is lemon swirled with blue raspberries. So I don't know if I feel like that. Kind of feel like maybe raspberry or mango. Honestly, the mango, they have another one that's like chili lime mango. It is so good. Do you see that one lone duck? I love him. I love him so much. He is so cute. But yes, check it out. I have my Parfait. Isn't this so cute? So this is the Pixar Parfait, and normally it comes with lemon. That's like the classic, you know what I mean? But I got it with raspberry, and I don't know if that's like a good idea or a bad idea. I just didn't feel like lemon, and I always get mango, you know? Felt maybe the raspberry would be a little bit tart, a little bit nice, but yes, I just think it's so cute. Oh, look, they're about to take off. Let's see. Sometimes there's a little delay, you know, before they actually go. Let's wait. Let's see. Maybe. Maybe not. Anyway, let's go find a nice, shady place to try this. Oh my gosh, I just had one of the most DCA experiences in the world, which is I was circling around looking for a shady place to sit, and I ended up back where I was before, like, you know, Paradise Gardens park area, but I do have a bench, which is really nice, but they don't mind me just kind of like kneeling down to you because the camera's like on the bench. Anyway, I was wandering around for so long that, well, I basically finished this, and I have to say the raspberry was pretty good, but I feel like mango, I was maybe more in the mood for mango, but the blue raspberry, love it, perfect. You know what I mean? Every time I have a taste of the blue raspberry, I'm like, it tastes like summer, or it tastes like being a kid or something. I don't know. But yes, very, very good, and I'm not proud that I ate that much, you know? Anyway, I'm just gonna hang out here for a little bit because I feel so lucky to have gotten a bench. I'm like, I'll sit here for a moment more, you know, enjoy it, and then give the lucky spot to somebody else. Let's say goodbye to the very nice and shady bench. You were very good, nice and shady bench. But I was thinking, I was thinking of a different snack, and I was like, you know what? We really are just going to be snacking around DCA. But I was also thinking, because we're right across from the Little Mermaid, maybe we should go on it. I feel like you're going to be seeing a lot of this now that the temperatures start to rise, because this is one of the best rides, you know, especially at DCA that doesn't have like a lot of dark rides. But let's go ahead and get on it. It says the wait is 15 minutes, which I love. Also, I finished that entire parfait, and I'm really, really, really hoping my mouth isn't blue right now. I kind of don't even want to look because I kind of feel like it is. One of the things that I do love about this queue is if you look down at the ground, they have, like, look at that, see? They have little shells and bits that make you think of, you know, being under the sea. Oh, and look, the mosaics. Isn't that cool? That looks so, so cool.
The story began when Ariel fell head over fins in love. Wait, no, it began when King Triton asked Sebastian to keep an eye on Ariel. Wait, no, it began...
Wanna see him dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet.
Listen to me. Get your head out of the clouds and back in the water where it belongs. We got so much down here. There's no reason to go up there.
I lived in the past, I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me, well, a witch. But you'll find that nowadays I've mended all my ways, repented, seen the light, and made a switch. True, yes.
Hey, you see her sitting there across the way. She don't got a lot to say, but there's something about her. And you don't know why she died to try and wanna kiss you.
I was walking over to Trolley Treats as my very last stop of the afternoon, and then I was stopped because I saw this and I think it's so cute, and I forgot to tell you about the entire, I was like, you know what, I'm here on one of my most hated days. And I forgot to tell you that it's grad night. I mean, maybe I'll explain a little bit more later, but you know. Anyway, I thought this was adorable. This shirt is actually kind of soft, and it says class of 2026, and then look at Winnie the Pooh. He looks so funny. I think that is so cute. Maybe I wish I was maybe graduating just so I could have that. And then I also saw this, which I have not seen before as well. But it's a little keychain bag charm, and it's a Stitch, and he's graduating. It does not say 2026. But that just means that, you know, you could get it if you plan on graduating next year. Maybe you could get it preemptively. Okay, he is $17.99. He's cute. So I told you that I wanted to stop at Trolley Treats at the very beginning of the day, and it's because of the cutest candy apple that you have ever seen. Are you ready? Oh my god. It's a Clarabelle apple. Isn't that just the cutest thing? It's so silly, so ridiculous, and I love it so much. I feel like Trolley Treats gets really fun exclusive apples. Like they got the Remy Ratatouille one, and then they also got Oswald, which I think is so cool. But yes, oh, by the way, this is the best one. This is the apple pie one, A+. But is there anything that I want? I mean, other than the apple. Oh, look, 5 and dime. They're going away. Let's see, we'll catch them on this side. There they are. But anyway, are you ready for the cutest little thing that has ever existed up close and personal? Because, hello, wait, let's get her in the sun. There we go. Isn't she so cute? I love her. Look at her precious little eyelashes. And then the front, look, I think it's a cookie is what the cast member said. And then the ears definitely look like little marshmallows, right? But yes, I love a take-home treat. I love getting the Disney magic to last a little bit longer, you know what I mean? So these to me are never like eat in the park treats. They're always take-home treats, but the candy apples are so good. So if you are into candy apples, I think you will love these just because I think they're top tier anyway. But how cute is this? We now have Clarabelle. Oh, look, 5 and dime. They're going away. Let's see, we'll catch them on this side. There they are. But anyway, are you ready for the cutest little thing that has ever existed up close and personal? Because, hello, wait, let's get her in the sun. There we go. Isn't she so cute? I love her. Look at her precious little eyelashes. And then the front, look, I think it's a cookie is what the cast member said. And then the ears definitely look like little marshmallows, right? But yes, I love a take-home treat. I love getting the Disney magic to last a little bit longer, you know what I mean? So these to me are never like eat in the park treats. They're always take-home treats, but the candy apples are so good. So if you are into candy apples, I think you will love these just because I think they're top tier anyway. But how cute is this? We now have Clarabelle. I found a lovely bench. Once again, so enjoyable. But yes, I am heading out of here because, like I said, grad night, right? So I came on a grad night, and I feel like it's time for me to just make my exit. But I had so much fun today. I just enjoyed hanging around DCA because I haven't been to DCA in a little bit, you know? So we got to eat some food. I'm really bummed that breakfast burrito wasn't as good as I remember. But the other thing too is that it really depends on like the day and time and when you got it, who made it, all that kind of stuff, because it really does, like, you know, change. It's the consistency isn't always there. So yes, maybe next time. Plus they serve it until noon, so I have ample time to be able to get over there and try. But yes, I had so much fun today, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had fun coming along with me on a fun little afternoon, and I will see you next time very soon. I was trying to think, I feel like I have something planned, but I don't remember. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.